What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RC's Gateway to Comics. Today we are going to be taking a look at Shane Davis's first excursion into the crowdfunded space. And that comic that he produced is called Starlight Cats. So, let's jump into this and let's go and meet Barnaby. Because many of you may know about the meme that was produced from the trailer for this comic, and that was the "and then I met Barnaby" meme. So, Starlight Cats is a story about a young Singaporean girl named Rebecca, and her sort of getting fused with a jewel, a magical jewel, that gives her superpowers that was supposed to be a part of a prophecy for this race of alien cats. And the prophecy is related to an ancient being called the Merlion, or that's what the Singaporean culture calls it. And her connection to this jewel and the jewels of these other cats is what will be bringing back the Merlion to save this race of cats from the Virkin, which are like giant alien rats. And whenever you take a look at this book and you see little girls with magical powers running around and cute little cats doing their thing and fighting against like disgusting rats, you don't really think of something that's going to be appealing to a mass audience. But it is. Because this book has passion behind it. Shane, whenever he was on live streams, he would always be promoting this. He threw everything into it. Him and his wife, Yanzi Lin, both put their all into this book. The art is fantastic, as you can see here and on the insides. And I'm going to show like a better footage of the inside of this book, but even like the space battles, they all look fantastic. And combining cats and space and magical powers and space battles and science fiction sort of stuff, it's not something that you would automatically think of as being a good idea, but Shane and Yanzi make it work. They really make it work, because there's jokes, like a lot of jokes came out of this book with the "and then I met Barnaby" meme, and also calling it like the gay cat book, because I mean, like what guy out there would say, "I'm gonna go and buy this book called Starlight Cats"? But it's an endearing book. It has heart behind it, and it makes you care about the characters, even if it's not like gruff badass who's going out and shooting up a bunch of criminals and blasting through buildings and stuff. No, it's a young girl who wants to help these alien cats, and she's part of this prophecy about these starlight jewels, and she is brought to the cat world to have it extracted from her because she's not a cat. And all these cats are expecting that it would be a cat who would be able to find this last jewel and be able to help raise the Merlion, which is honestly a very badass design, if I do say so myself. And that would help them defeat the invading Virkin race. So she's not motivated by power. She's not motivated by really anything that an adult would be motivated by. She's just motivated by wanting to help these cats, because she's a young girl. She doesn't have those, like, she's a pure soul, and you don't see that a lot in comics. And it's charming. I can honestly say that. This book is very charming, and it makes it stick out because it comes at you from like the best way that I can put it is like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like, you have characters who are often younger, and you're able to identify with them as a younger kid. And this brings you back to whenever you were younger, while also still having an art style that is really appealing. It's penciled by Shane and inked by Yanzi and colored by Candace Hahn and Jason Wright. I don't know Candace Hahn and Jason Wright, but whenever it comes to the inking and the penciling, Shane and Yanzi kill it, and with Candace and Jason both kill it with the penciling. It's very professionally put together, and even now, Shane has many people clamoring for Starlight Cats 2. I am one of them. So, this definitely has a series potential, and there's definitely stuff that is showing that this story is going to be continuing to be built upon. I didn't really pick up any like story mistakes or any like spelling issues, because I was engrossed in the story. And the differences between this and like a lot of the other indie comics, crowdfunded comics, creator-owned comics stuff that I've seen, is that they went in a unique way with this. There's a lot of campaigns that have like drawn in tiers, and usually you'll have people send in pictures of themselves for those drawn in tiers. But with this one, there was actually, where is it? There was actually people who were able to send in photos of their cats to be drawn into the book. It should be in here somewhere, I just can't find it. Well, it was either in this one or it's in the secondary book, which I'll be reviewing soon. But yeah, it's something that gets people involved in the creation of the book, and it's a unique thing to do outside of the usual drawn in tiers. So that was actually quite funny whenever I noticed that. There is a little bit of extra stuff in the back of the book. Like there's other artwork that's done by other creators. This one's a John Malin piece for Starlight Cats, and this one's a Kenneth Rocafort piece, both of which are fantastic artists. I highly recommend checking them out. And several others as well. Then there's also the black and white colors for some of the pages, which, as an artist myself, it's always intriguing to see that process before it gets colored. And having all that stuff in this book is just ways of making it a more fleshed out brand, and also getting more people interested in Starlight Cats as an IP. So, what is my final rating for Shane Davis's Starlight Cats? Well, I would probably have to go with a cake level comic, because whenever I went into this book, I wasn't really expecting as much as what I received. So this book far exceeded what my expectations were for it, and I think it exceeded a lot of people's expectations whenever it came to and I say this affectionately, Shane's gay cat book. Because I would not expect to be drawn into this story, but I was. And I still want to see more of this story. So, yes, I would highly recommend checking this book out. I believe Shane has the second... No. I believe Shane has talked about putting out Starlight Cats 2. Hopefully it's soon, because I will definitely be a backer for that one. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what your thoughts are on Starlight Cats and other Shane Davis and Yanzi Lin work. What was your "and then I met Barnaby" moment? And also, please make sure to subscribe to this channel so that we can continue to bring more comics in front of your eyes so that we can show how fantastic all of this work is. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace out.